Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News 12. In the local scene, the Albay Veterinary Office has successfully empowered over 100 Albayanos through a comprehensive training program focused on gender-responsive pork meat processing. The initiative, conducted in 3 batches in the municipalities of Malilipot, Piodoran, and Manito, aimed to transform livestock raising into a sustainable and profitable livelihood for local communities. The training program provided participants with practical knowledge and essential skills in pork meat processing. Participants gained valuable hands-on experience in various aspects of traditional Filipino meat processing, including key elements such as food safety standards, effective packaging techniques, and detailed cost analysis. This initiative has been successful through the collaborative efforts between the AVO and the municipal agriculture offices. In other story, the Albay Provincial Health Office and the Department of Health Bicol conducted the region's first blended family planning training to enhance reproductive health care. The initiative introduced the family planning competency-based training level 1 to improve healthcare providers' skills and knowledge for client-centered, rights-based services. Participants completed online modules from the Department of Health Academy before attending in-person sessions at Villa Hotel in Legazpi City in June 2025. The on-site training included practical demonstrations, clinical simulations, and discussions to reinforce learning. This activity aimed to improve reproductive health services in Albay by empowering local healthcare workers. In the national scene, the Philippine government has increased its repatriation efforts for overseas Filipino workers amid tensions between Israel and Iran, with air assets and financial aid in place as the crisis worsens. The Philippine Air Force has kept its C-295 and C-130 aircraft on standby, ready to assist the Department of Foreign Affairs and the Department of Migrant Workers in bringing home Filipinos who wish to leave the region. Philippine Air Force Chief Lieutenant General Arthur Cordura pointed out that the Philippine Air Force can deploy specialized personnel, including medical and chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear teams to help with evacuations. The preparations come as the DFA and DMW raised alert level 3 in both Israel and Iran, allowing for voluntary repatriation and the suspension of new OFW deployments to these countries. In other story, the Philippine Business for Education (PBED) urged the Marcos administration to focus on strengthening the education system amid proposals to abolish senior high school in the K-12 curriculum. PBED emphasized that fixing foundational gaps in early learning is crucial for student success and employability. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. directed Education Secretary Zani Angara to review and improve the K-12 programs, citing concerns over graduates' advantages. On June 16, the Department of Education launched a pilot of the enhanced senior high school curriculum in 846 schools nationwide, featuring a streamlined curriculum, more work immersion hours, and a focus on practical skills. In other news, the Department of Health will provide telemedicine consultations for overseas Filipino workers in Israel. Department of Health Secretary Ted Erbosa stated that they have arranged telemedicine sessions for the remaining OFWs in Israel while they await their repatriation. The consultations will be conducted via Zoom, and the agency will offer specialists for psychosocial support to help ease their stress and anxiety. Urbosa also assured that the Department of Health will cover all medical expenses for OFW repatriates. The first group of OFW repatriates, consisting of 26 from Israel, 3 from Jordan, 1 from Palestine, and 1 from Qatar, arrived in the Philippines on Tuesday night amid rising tensions in the Middle East. And in the news outside the country, air raid sirens sounded across several parts of Israel after the Israeli army reported missile launches from Iran, raising tensions as uncertainty lingers over a potential ceasefire deal. In a statement, the Israeli military confirmed that missiles were fired from Iranian territory and urged residents to seek shelter. Israel's Channel 12 later reported that 2 rockets were launched toward northern Israel, both of which were intercepted by Israeli air defenses. One of the rockets was seen heading south, according to the report. These attacks marked the latest escalation in a U.S.-supported Israeli military strike on Iran since June 13, prompting Tehran to launch retaliatory attacks on Israel. And finally, in the news outside the country, the Gaza Strip Civil Defense Agency reported that Israeli forces killed another 21 people waiting for aid in Palestinian territory, as human rights groups and United Nations agencies criticized the U.S.-supported food distribution system. Civil Defense spokesman Mahmoud Bazal said that 21 people were killed and about 150 wounded when Israeli forces targeted groups of citizens waiting for aid in central Gaza with bullets and tank shells. UN agencies and major aid organizations have refused to work with the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation over concerns it was designed to serve Israeli military aims. And that's all for the news at 12, June 26, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, Albay PIO and Erica Dumlao. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduga Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Bungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.